Hey guys, this is Thomas McIntosh with Macintosh Trading, and today I'm bringing you guys another video. Today we're going to go over two stocks that I actually traded today, and I'm going to explain where I put the stops, where I put my entry, and why I put the stops where I put them, and why it is very important to have stop losses. Some people do not believe in stop losses, but I am a person that believes in them, and I think that they're actually really important when day trading and also a little bit when swing trading. With swings, I usually go for undervalued plays. I'm not looking for like a chart setup to buy too high. I want to find the undervalued low cap stock and trade that one. So as you can see here, this stock NBY had news this morning and a run up right before the open. And then I bought on this possible reversal candle. As you can see, this is a kind of a hammer candle, but it's more like a doji kind of. So it came down here. After this dip, it went up to 185 and then dipped down, just like I figured it would. Dipped a little bit more, dipped, and then it bounced right back up, and it had okay volume, not anything crazy. Usually you want to see pretty high volume, even after right after the first candle. So here I bought in, I believe, can't exactly remember, but somewhere around here, and then I put my stop loss right under this last green candle. So in case it made a new low, I would want to be out because that would give me a indicator that this is about to go down even more. Now keep in mind this second candle, normally you'd want to see this go above right here, which it clearly didn't. So actually I could have sold before my stop loss, but I actually was going to give a little bit of time for this play to, I gave this play a little bit of time just to pan out and see what would actually happen, but unfortunately my stop loss was hit. Now why it was important for my stop loss to get hit was because normally you'd keep holding, hoping it was going to go back up, which it actually did a little bit, but clearly it could not get above the VWAP here, and it just came straight back down. I believe some of our people in our Discord actually shorted it somewhere around here. So you could have made money shorting it right here, or you just could have got stopped out, called it a day on this one, and found a different setup, because clearly this one wasn't ready to pan out. Next stock we're going to be talking about here is SGLB. So before I actually get into where I put my stop, where I bought in, all of that, I'm actually going to show you why I made this trade in the complete first place, because it's normally not a setup that I would chase. So as you can see here, the daily chart, they were never above 11. I believe there was a reverse split somewhere in here. I think I'm zoomed out too much so you can't see it, but there was a reverse split somewhere in here, and then the price dropped way down here to 197, bounced a little bit, and the chart actually started to curl up here. As you can see, it was oversold, undervalued, and then the chart was curling up. So that's why I originally got into this trade anyways, because the volume was heavy around here, and it actually looked like it could make a decent swing opportunity, but the setup just didn't pan out. So let's get into why I made this trade. Alright, so here's the 5-minute chart here on SGLB for today, and as you can see here, it was a high volume setup. It had a pretty nice green candle, right back down, right here a doji candle signaling a reversal, came up here, the volume got really heavy on this one. This is normally not a candle I would buy, but I had noticed some other pumpers on StockTwits were also on it. The daily chart looked good, the volume was pretty high, so I figured I might as well give it a shot. It's right above VWAP, it didn't actually dip below VWAP yet, so I figured I'd go ahead and try that setup out. So I bought in right around here, and then I put my stop loss under the VWAP, but I actually didn't set my stop loss under the VWAP until after this green candle. So it had dipped down here, dipped back up, and then it held above the VWAP, and then that is when I decided to set my stop loss under the VWAP. Normally I'll give it, if the setup is there, I'll give it a little bit of time to dip under the VWAP before I set my stop under there, because if it does it right away, it still has time to actually bounce back, but if it's going to dip again, then I don't want that to happen. So like if it's going to go up, down, up, down, up, down, under the VWAP, that's something I don't want because that'll mean the setup's going to fall apart. Now this setup actually just completely fell apart. It had nice volume, it was making higher highs, lower lows, it almost reached that resistance, so this could have almost been an ascending triangle, but it actually didn't pan out as such, and then as you can see here, it just took a huge dump on relatively low volume, but still a dump, and then it dumped right under the VWAP, and I got stopped out, which was really important. I actually barely lost any money on this trade, so it just gives you an opportunity to find another setup instead of selling all the way down here, down here, down here, because you clearly wouldn't want to sell down there. You'd want to sell at that first sign of weakness, which is what I did. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I hope it was helpful for you to see where to put stops, where to put your entries, I know it's not super in detailed, it's kind of hard for me to do detailed stuff like that, but in our Discord, this is the type of stuff I look for, kind of, just the high volume setups, the good daily charts mixed with the intraday chart looking good. Yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I'll see you next time.